And Congressman David Price joins me now, Emerging Issues Forum. Thank you for being on North Carolina Now.
Thank you. Always look forward to being on North Carolina Now and also coming to the Emerging Issues Forum, which is a landmark event here that draws all kinds of people from academia, from the business world, just people concerned about the future of North Carolina. And it's a great gathering. Always good ideas to take forward.
When you think about the topic, it's innovation reconstructed, and they talk a lot about how North Carolina, we have to look at how to make that turn around, how to make good things happen through all sectors. Do you see this, from your standpoint, being a priority for the state?
Well, innovation, of course, is the key word right now about how good ideas get translated into jobs, into good products and processes that make our life better. And so we depend on each new generation of entrepreneurs and idea people to make these things happen. And the question for those of us in the policy sector, in public policy, is what does our support system look like? How do we feed this and encourage it? You're counting on the innovators themselves to take the lead. But a good public education system, training for our workforce in the community colleges, a robust research enterprise, public-private research enterprise, a good infrastructure, and good support for startup businesses. Spinning off that research into enterprises and making sure that those innovation grants that the Small Business Agency, very generously shares with this area. We're one of the biggest users of those. Because as entrepreneurs and innovators get ready for prime time, get ready to enter the marketplace, it's often important for them to have some support along the way.
And you had mentioned your colleague is here, a former Intelligence Committee. What is it about the data that we have and the technology that we need to protect against cyber attacks, against threats to our data and our technology and our privacy?
Well, I'm very happy that Mike Rogers is here. It's a good choice to be part of this forum. And the topic is one that, believe me, is going to be very prominent for years to come. The cyber threats that we face. This panel that Joni Myers is presiding over, she headed a study a few years ago that I helped get some support for. And it involved some large businesses and small businesses, and it was a real eye-opener because every business had been penetrated in some way. An early indication for me and for this area that we really had barely scratched the surface in understanding the negative potential of cybercrime and espionage and the kinds of things that can go on. So we've made good progress in our Homeland Security Department toward protecting our government networks. We're behind the curve, I'd say, on the private sector, and you need a solution that doesn't stifle innovation or violate privacy, but at the same time gives large and small firms the ability to protect themselves with the knowledge they need.
As we look into the future with the 30th anniversary of Emerging Issues, what are you hoping that this forum can do in the future? What kind of issues do you hope come out of it?
Now, this forum has always been very well designed to capture the challenges of the moment, to kind of take stock of where we've been, where we're going, and that's why people are so interested in this. It's cutting edge, you might say, in a good way, not trendy, not merely trendy, but really solidly based on what our economic potential here is in this region, and where we can go, but also what it's going to take to get there. Not just a lot of happy talk about entrepreneurship, but really sound public policies, sound policies to encourage investment, the other kinds of things that go into making entrepreneurship not just a buzzword, but something that really creates jobs in the community.
Congressman Price, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be with you.